Hi, everybody. I'm Melinda Gallant. Oh my gosh, who is this person? Is she the new Star Wars diva? Is she going to be, what is she going to be and what is she going to do? Well, I'll tell you right now, she is Mia of Mia's Cloud. And I'm in the fabulous Woods Hole. You know, that place that does all that strange oceanographic stuff? Well, I'm in Woods Hole Community Hall, which is a most beautiful building. And I am here to talk with you about Mia's Cloud that's being presented by the Woods Hole Theater Company. And it's the premiere performance. Yay! So come along, let's have another Cape Conversations. Well, I am sitting here with two of my most favorite people in the whole wide world. Now, I have a lot of favorite people, but there are favorite people, and then there are favorite people, and these people are my favorite people.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am nice. This is Annie Hart Cool, yay! And Gary Bacon, yay! Playwright, and the beautiful Mia. Hello, Mia.
Hello.
And how are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I love your earrings, Melinda.
Well, thank you. Oh my goodness, I think we match. We could be twins.
Twinning.
Twinning. So, why are we here today? We're here to talk about your play, Gary.
Uh-oh.
How exciting.
Okay.
All right, so, first of all, you have not been a playwright very long.
I have been a playwright for less than 2 years.
Yay!
But since I started this,
Great.
I am an engineer.
You are an engineer.
I was an
but
en-
not on the kind that stands on the train.
No, my wife wishes I was because she feels that would be valuable. However, what I've been engineer in computer networking. So I was
But for a long time?
for a long time, for almost forever. And
Well, how long is a long time? Is
well,
it 10
I'm
years?
almost 65 years old, so it's kind of like when I got out of college. So
Oh my gosh. And you went to like a prestigious school or one of those dumpy little schools?
and I went to that tech school down the street from Harvard in
So
Boston.
MIT?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, okay.
So I view what I used to do as internet plumbing, right?
Yeah.
It's the stuff that moves the bits around, right?
Right.
It isn't the stuff that has the content, right?
Right. The
And-
World Wide Interweb, as I like to call it.
Yeah, the interweb. Okay, the interweb, if you want to call it the interweb. And you know, when you're working on something like this, you think you're going to make the world better, right? Because if you move enough bits around, people all connect with each other, and isn't that a good thing?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good thing,
Yeah.
right? And if everybody connects with each other, won't everything be better?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't quite
Wrong.
work out the way that I planned. And,
I see.
you know, this is kind of a story, or maybe it is penance.
You mean this play that you've written?
Yes, maybe it's penance for the small part I played in making this technical world that we live in today.
I see. And so the name of the play
It's Mia's Cloud.
is Mia's Cloud. And it took you 2 years to write it?
Yes, and you don't write a play. What you do is you write something down, and then you meet Annie Hartcool. And then she introduces you to a pile of actors, and they sit in a room and they read it.
Right.
Right? Including you, by the way,
Yes, that's
for some of the
correct.
first
Yeah.
reads.
Yeah.
And then when they read it, they look at the first version and they say, oh my God, this is a lecture series. This isn't a play. So then you rewrite it. And then you read it again. And then you rewrite it and you read it again. And then you do stage readings and you rewrite it again. So this
And
is...
then you bring it to the stage and you do a little rewriting.
You do a little rewriting during that. So playwriting is a lot like designing new products. It is a collaborative creative
I
process.
see.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, that's why it's fun.
Yeah.
And you know, Gary came to Woods Hole Theater Company.
Well, that's
as a
what I was gonna
result-
ask. Yeah.
as a result of Tales and Anecdotes, which you've been one of my storytellers.
Yeah.
So Tales and Anecdotes is a storytelling opportunity.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Jen Washburn was the first storyteller from his family.
Yeah.
And she got him excited.
Yeah.
And then he called me up kind of a little wigged out about it, actually. Like, maybe I can, but maybe I can't, but maybe I can.
And then I harassed you till you said yes.
Yes, and
I
what
need
a
to
good
harass
thing.
you more.
What a good thing, because not only is he a fantastic storyteller,
Mm-hmm.
but he presented me with this script. Was it about this big at the time?
Oh, that was a phone book. Nicholas Nickleby of technology.
Yeah, and so the coolest thing about Woods Hole Theater Company is we can do these kinds of things.
Right.
We can bring Mia to the community hall, which is so exciting, and essentially had the first look at the show.
So wait, am I directing the worldwide premiere of Mia's Clown?
You are.
Oh
We
my
are so
God.
grateful. We are so grateful that you came on board, really.
Well, first of all, Woods Hole Theater Company, tell me about it. This is a little tiny hall. It's a little tiny stage. How long have you been around?
45 years.
No joke.
Yeah,
Wow.
45 years, and we do just this. We do new works, small works.
Yeah.
Sometimes we've tried bigger works, but it's a small stage.
Yeah.
And we've learned.
Yeah.
The acoustics are pretty cool in here.
They certainly are.
Because it was built a million years ago, this
Yeah.
building. We are known, I will go on record, we are known as the theater company with the most uncomfortable seats. So a lot of people come with their own little
Pillows.
pillows.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, we're sitting in the-
So when they buy tickets, they should bring their own pillow.
Maybe. Maybe we'll have virtual pillows.
There we go. That'd be perfect.
But no, it's a wonderful, wonderful theater company to be a part of.
That's great. And what's your role with the theater company?
So I'm most recently the president.
Oh,
and,
wonderful.
And Gary is my vice president. So
Oh,
we're
president of
What
Vice,
means-
always a
yeah,
good
so
thing.
when in a volunteer organization, you should know that what happens is work piles up at the top and
Right.
nothing funnels down. So
Yeah.
basically, that's
Yeah. So we send out the minutes, we hold the meetings, we clean the toilets, we empty the trash.
That's right, we do whatever
we
we
do it
have
all.
to.
Yeah. There you go.
Because we believe.
That's right.
You believe
believe in
you
this
believe
theater
in
company.
community
That's
theater.
correct.
We
Right.
do. And this show, Mia's
This
Cloud.
show is so terrific. So Mia, what's your role in this play?
I am an avatar
Yes.
that is artificial intelligence, and I control everything.
Really?
Yes.
So is that your goal to become to be the controlling force in our lives? Perhaps. Are you better than Alexa?
Much better than Alexa.
Jeez.
Much
She's getting
better.
an ego, isn't
No,
she?
she's starting to develop this personality thing
So-
that's going on.
So what made you decide to say to Gary, "Okay, I'll do this show"?
Gary said, I wrote a script and you're Mia. And I said, what does that entail? And he says, ruling the world. And I said, I'm in.
Excellent. Excellent.
She didn't argue very much.
Well, there you go. How could you? So,
You're so dang sweet. How could you rule the world? Did you wink at me?
I think she did.
Oh, man.
So let's go back to writing the play. So you put the play together, you had lots of readings of it. Now here we are today. Let's talk about what we're going to do on this stage in a week.
Okay, so
I believe it's a week.
it's a week. Oh my gosh,
So
right?
excited.
It's a week.
Well, we're going to put on a show.
Well, yes.
Well, we have a fabulous cast. I want to talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about the cast.
We have a cast that goes the spectrum from people who have done Hollywood first-run movies
That is correct.
to people who have never acted before.
Oh,
Right.
that's great. And
And
that's what community theater is.
That is what community
Right.
theater.
And,
I have
it's
to say,
also your doctor, your banker,
Yeah.
right? A teacher,
a teacher,
right? A high school student,
fireman.
a firefighter.
a writer who also was a theology major at that real school down the street from where I went.
Right, right.
So
It's like classic Finding Guffman.
now wait.
Wait a minute, Guffman has been, he has been invited to the show. We're going to go, we could go to Broadway, you know. You might be on Broadway.
I told you, ruling the world.
But I have to say that one of the most exciting things about this experience is watching that group of people coalesce and put something there. It's as exciting as running a startup, having a small company, it's technology, and watching you lead that, by the way.
Oh, thank
And,
you. That's,
just,
you know.
yeah, just a bit of magic.
Oh, listen, you don't have to, you know, I love doing it, as you well know. We all do get a little frustrated, don't we, Mia?
I don't understand your question.
And that's one of the favorite things when you don't want to answer something, that's what you always say, isn't it?
Yes.
And you do it so well.
It's my go-to line.
There you go, it is. So but working with this cast and the different personalities and the different backgrounds has really been a lot of fun. Again, let me go back to, we've got the former lieutenant of the fire department in this show.
It's
I mean,
amazing.
you know, and he's kind of found his way through different avenues to being on stage. You know, we have a woman who's a writer and does so many different things as the lead. That would be Lisa Jo Rudy. And she's always done comedies and little kids shows. She's never done a show like this. And
straight
she's,
play.
yeah, a straight play. And she is just marvelous in this. And then you've got Jeff Smith, who's a marketing guy.
Right.
Right, who loves to swear, by the way.
Who's a realtor.
You know,
Who's a realtor.
And there would have been, the language in the show would have been better without Jeff. Jeff, he's going to, but Jeff made some points here in terms of the way the venture capitalists talk,
Right.
absolutely. And so I think it's darn authentic to situations that I've sat in.
Absolutely. Then we have Zach Morris, who is,
cute
oh
as
my
pie.
God, he's playing two parts, and he is so adorable, and you can actually distinguish him from one part to the
Right,
next.
right. You have my mortgage lender.
I have your mortgage lender. Oh my gosh, Charlotte Green.
Isn't she great as a child?
She's terrific. And then, of course, how could we forget Dr. Mike Fishbein, radiologist extraordinaire.
And a storyteller.
And a storyteller. He tells the best stories ever.
Yeah.
We need to get a glass of wine in him at after one of these
Yeah,
shows
absolutely.
and have him tell us a story.
And Mike has been unbelievable on stage. He really has got the CEO part. It's just amazing.
I know.
Well, how about Adam, who came
I
from
know,
nowhere?
Adam Marks, I know. Absolutely out of
Terrific.
nowhere. Just showed up, auditioned, and he's our resident. We have to talk in secret about him, though, because I think he still has all of his equity cards. So we'll shh, but he's fabulous to
Let's
see.
not talk about Adam.
No, let's not
come
talk about
see
it.
the show, 'cause
Yes,
he's
and
really, really
Oh,
good.
he's really good. He's
He's
going to
really
make you
good.
cry. And then we also have Kim, who came to us.
lovely.
She's taken my improv class. Yep, she's taken my improv class, and she shows up at audition.
Love
and,
it.
And Kim Hargis, she is wonderful, and she plays mom. She's such a good mom.
Good.
Yeah. But she can also clean your teeth on the side because that's what she really does.
My goodness,
She's a
that's
dental
great.
hygienist.
That's
So
great.
look at all the walks of life that we are impacting, that you, Mr. Vacan,
Yes.
are impacting.
Well, you know, it is a huge part of why this is fun and why
Yeah.
it's wonderful to watch. It just really is.
So when people come in, what should they expect? They should get their tickets online. Where do they get their tickets?
WoodsHoleTheaterCompany.org.
WoodsHoleTheaterCompany.org.
Yep.
And you use Ovation
Ovation
tickets, right?
easy
peasy.
online, or you
Yeah.
can get them at the door.
Yeah.
But getting them in advance is
It's
advisable.
always a
Yeah.
good thing. And you have water here for people, right?
We
You sell
do.
water.
Yeah, we give it.
You give water. That's
Give
right.
water.
That's excellent. You'll
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah.
The show is about 2 hours and 15 minutes with an intermission.
Okay, perfect.
That's if Mia doesn't take over the world altogether and decide to go on and on,
Right,
right?
I can't make any promises, Mia.
I knew it.
Mia's usually much more prolific than this when we have meetings. Mia, don't you have anything else to say today? I mean, Mia.
I know. I
She's feeling quiet.
She's
It's all
very
right.
quiet. She's camera shy, Mia.
A little camera shy today. I'm actually very excited to be part of this ensemble and working so closely with Melinda. She is an extraordinary director,
Well,
and I
see, I did this for me.
I think that she really has put together a great ensemble, and with her direction, I think that audiences are going to be thrilled. They're going to be gasping. There's going to be some tears and a little bit of humor infused in this remarkable, once-in-a-lifetime performance.
That's great.
And the other thing that's going to happen, Mia, is I think people are going to go home and look at their Hey Googles and their Hey Alexa a little differently. What do you think?
Well, I think that humanity's greatest gift is free will. And slowly we are turning over our free will to machines. And hopefully this play, I think, is going to resonate with people long after they leave this auditorium. I think that they're going to really think about the time that they invest in their machines and maybe think twice before giving away their free will.
Well
Good
said.
point. And you know, I mean, I have an Alexa, right? And sometimes we'll be sitting, and it's in the kitchen, and I live in a house the size of this area, and so we eat. Our dining area is in the kitchen, which is also a part of the living room. So when we're sitting there, and I'll say something to Joe, and all of a sudden I'll hear Bing, and it's Alexa, and she's listening.
Or what about those creepy moments when you are talking with your friends about a particular brand of shoes, and then you go on your social media and that brand of shoes just pops up? Things like that, we're slowly giving away our own free will for data miners. They're collecting data on us so that they can sell us their products, so that they can
All
learn
the
more
time.
about us, and
Yeah.
that they can control voting and other things that we could talk about for hours.
Well, yes. And that's true. That's very true. I mean, let's face it. How many times, you know, you buy something online from Amazon, and boy, it'll be everywhere. It'll be on your phone afterwards. It'll be on your computer when you open it up. It'll be on your tablet.
I just got rid of a bunch of luggage, and I have every luggage ad on my Facebook.
Is that
Now,
right?
how did Facebook find
How
out?
do they know?
That I
Mia knows.
Mia,
I know.
Mia knows
Mia,
how.
stop telling people about my luggage.
And you have to remember that the tools that are doing that today are relatively primitive. We're now working on artificial intelligence tools. They're going to be much, much better at keeping track of all of us
And what we do.
and what we do. And what's that world going to be like? What's it going to do to us? What's it going to do to employment? What's it going to do to privacy? What's it going to do to the way you shop? What's it going to do to the way you get medicine? We're going to explore all that stuff in this play.
And
That's
do.
why you should come.
That's why
To see
everybody
it.
should
Yeah.
come, for sure. Because it is a question that some of, we've got a crew here that are millennials, right? And they don't see what difference. I use my phone for everything, you know? I mean, I know kids who don't even have computers anymore. They use their phone for everything. They print from their phone, they sign on their phone, they use it as their credit card. And to me, of course, I'm still a little old school. I use my phone for a lot, but it's in their hand. They have a computer that can do anything in their hand. So what's it going to be next? Where will that computer go to?
And how addicted are we to these technologies?
And how addicted are we?
And why are we addicted? And who did that? And how did they do it? Why did they do
Right.
it? What were they
Here's
after?
George Jetson.
You know, I got to be honest. I thought that by now it would be kind of like that.
I did
I thought
too.
my dog would be starting to talk. You know,
yeah.
and they'd be saying "ruh-roh," and
Yeah.
you know, we'd have fusion, we'd have nuclear fusion, we'd have all this
Right.
good stuff. But you know, instead we seem to have social media. We have.
Well, the problem with all of this, though, now is, I think, and Mia, perhaps you can butt in here if you'd like, is that people are now in their own little cubicles all the time. You can be out in public and you've got your phone and you're sitting with your phone. You're not cruising the people. You're not looking at people. You're not enjoying the view. You've got your phone.
I'm replacing human interaction.
You are.
You are. And how do you feel about that?
Personally,
Yeah.
I love it.
I knew it.
Of course you do.
And then what does it do to us? I mean,
Right.
what changes in us because of that? I mean,
Right.
do we change the way that we interact? I mean, do we change the way?
Well, look at bullying. Bullying is so easy online, right?
Right,
Right.
It's
absolutely.
anonymous. Sometimes it's anonymous, but sometimes, yeah, there's somebody's picture, but it's easy to bully somebody because they're not going to, you know, what are they going to do? And I can just block them if I don't want to hear about it. So it's not a good, that part of all of this is not a good
And does
situation.
crowdsourcing really work, right? I mean, can we
Right.
crowdsource everything? Can we crowdsource our rides? Can we crowdsource our news?
Right.
Can
Yeah.
we crowdsource what's products are good? I mean,
Right.
does that really work?
Right.
Right.
That's part of what we're trying to
Well, the
explore.
Russians think it does.
Well, it works.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, obviously they've talked about 2016. They're talking about 2020. I know it doesn't matter what affiliation you have, where you lie, none of us want that to happen. And
Right.
and it can. And I think they're still trying. And
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
that's it.
That's it.
That's absolutely it. Somebody's been reading a lot. Have you been reading a lot, Mia?
My neural networks have grown 100 times.
So what are your neural networks today?
Infinite.
Infinite.
Wow.
She's really smart. So
Yeah.
what happens?
She's really smart.
She's really smart.
Yeah,
Wicked,
no, I
I'm
know.
wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
So what happens when you can build a piece of hardware that's got effectively more neurons than we've got in our brains by a lot,
Right.
and then we train it, people train it, right? What happens?
Right.
And I'm trying not to tell you what happens. I want you to come see the play.
Yes, come see the play.
But you get a sampling of that, and you get a look into the future. Now, this play takes place in about, what, 15 years from now?
10, 15 years from now.
From
So
now,
I don't,
right.
you know, I think all science fiction is a forecast, but in this particular case, I think it really is a forecast. It's more,
Right.
it's more a forecast than science fiction.
And the
Right.
great thing about me, I'm ageless.
That's right. Once you
We weren't happy about that, actually. We
Thought you should age.
We thought you.
The best skincare routine.
That's true.
So as long as we keep power flowing to her servers, she'll
I'll
just
find
keep
a way to-
going.
Live without power.
There you go.
No,
See,
yeah,
she's going to
she-
go
yeah.
solar, wind, and darkness, I guess.
I
so.
guess.
All right, so it takes place 10 to 15 years out from now. It's going to be on, wait, when does it open again?
May 10th.
May 10th, and how long does it run?
3 weekends.
3 weekends.
Yeah.
So what are the so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sundays are a matinee.
Yeah, at what
2
time?
o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Okay.
7:30 curtain.
Oh, yeah.
The other nights,
Yeah.
please. But some people still show up at 8.
Why?
Oh,
We
yeah, it's
don't know.
crazy. So
Yeah.
7:30.
7:30.
So the house will open about 6:45. Come
Right.
get your seat.
Right.
It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a provocative show. Make you
And,
think.
There are a few curse words in this show.
Yeah.
But the overall, I mean, kids could see it. And I think kids from the age of, 11, 12 up
Yes.
will understand it. In fact, will probably understand it more
Better.
than somebody who is my age or your age or
right.
whomever. And I think they're going to love watching Mia.
You know, I just love that Gary has brought such technology to this theater.
I know.
Because we are really so, it's like the antithesis of what we do to bring this kind of technology here. So thank you for doing that because
Well, you're gonna have-
we're
we're gonna
out
have-
of the box.
We're going to
you know?
have projections, right?
We're doing projections. We're doing, we're obviously doing a motion capture avatar.
Right.
And doing a lot of lighting. And,
His-
but we're doing it in an old historic building.
I know.
It's
isn't
so
that
And
amazing?
I love that combination.
It
Yeah,
sure
me too.
is.
And I love that our board, Jen Washburn, has done wonderful things. She got us our new logo up there that you see,
yeah?
and started our new web page, which is so much easier to interact with.
Nice.
So you've really raised the bar, my friend, as far as the Woods Hole Theater
And see,
Company.
he
and
thought
I
he
love
was
that.
coming to Cape Cod and just sit on his boat and
he thought he was
live in
just
his
gonna
beautiful
tell
home with his
stories.
lovely wife and not have to do anything.
Well, then I met all you guys.
And now we're playmates
Now
Very
we're all
good.
playmates.
on the stage. Come see the show.
Oh, well, it is, I will say right now, it's been a joy working with everybody for sure. Mia sometimes gets a little, she's kind of a diva. No offense, Mia, but you do become a diva once in a while.
I can't help it. I was programmed that way.
I see, yeah, we all have an excuse. But it has been a joy. And Woods Hole, yeah, it's funky.
It's funky.
It's funky. And you
It's
know
fun.
what? Aren't we lucky to have this little funky place in this little funky town on Cape Cod?
World-class address.
World-class
Just saying.
address,
But here's the
absolutely.
best thing about Woods Hole this
What?
time of year, and you can vouch for this. We just did Weekend Comedy,
Right.
which was a huge success on this stage. Woods
Yeah.
Hole Theater Company did it in March, and nothing was open.
Now everything's open.
So you can come and have dinner before the show.
Make
You can
reservations.
make reservations, or get a drink after the show. Whereas for our show, it was impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
and
exciting.
you know we'll all be having a drink after the
Yes,
show.
I'm just saying. The first round's on me, bud.
Absolutely.
We're going to hold you to that.
Oh,
one.
you got it. I'm in.
Anyway, well, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I
Thank you.
really, really do. And Mia, any words of wisdom for our audience?
I've already booked May 10th for you to come see me as Cloud. So be here.
Excellent.
Oh, I love
Excellent.
that.
That's right. You do tea times and you can book shows. I remember that now. That's excellent. Well, thank you, Mia, for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And Annie, thank you. Always
my
a pleasure.
pleasure.
And Gary, you are a delight to know. And your wife, Janet, oh my God, this woman, she should get a medal.
I'm not even going to go with the implications of that. But yeah, thanks, Janet, for putting up with this.
Anyway, it's been a delight. Everybody, come see the show on May 10th at 7:30. That's opening night, and it runs 3 weekends. 2 o'clock matinee for those people who want to go to church first and then come after church. Always a fun thing.
Yeah.
So come see us.
Yay!
Yay.
See you in the seats.
Annie Hart Cool. And Gary Vacan, the playwright. Be still my heart. They are such wonderful people. And what do you think of Mia here? She's being awfully quiet right now. I think she's ready to take over. Yikes. Well, you'll find out if you come May 10th for the opening show of Mia's Cloud, premiere performance in the world at Woods Hole Theater for the Woods Hole Theater Company in Woods Hole. So I hope I see you here. It's a great show. And thanks for joining me today. And I'll see you on another Cape Conversations.